ongoing debate at the intersection of technology and public safety. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Atlanta.
And I see both sides of the argument there, but don't you think it would make people behave a little more on the roads?
I think it might. I think it might. I kind of like...
Especially you, right?
Yeah, especially me. I kind of like the old school way of the snowman and the bandit and Sheriff Buford T. Justice before they ever needed this app thing.
Okay, let's get into sports.
Up next in sports, a look back at the life well lived by the late Dean Smith. Plus UTC football and softball news. Doing dinner with the Vols' Dave Serrano. We'll tell you how. And the Predators rookie Filip Forsberg filling the net not once but twice today when Nashville needed him the most.
I think we all knew it was coming, but you never expect that it's going to happen today or it's going to happen last night. And so I think that that's the piece that you start to really, all of a sudden it sinks in a little bit deeper.
He always was up on what was going on with us, good and bad. Knew what was happening with our families. It was just an amazing thing that I don't know how, he did that. I used to always think, he was always there for us, all the time. And I would always wonder sometimes, well, who's there for him?
The college basketball world mourns an iconic coach who stressed quality over quantity, humanity more than the wins and losses. The late, great Dean Smith of North Carolina is being remembered across the country as well as here in Chattanooga. Good Sunday evening. Dean Smith's legacy goes far beyond the confines of North Carolina on both the sporting and social levels. This afternoon, I spoke to Chattanooga's Hall of Fame coach, the Lady Mocs Jim Foster, of Smith's passing.
Everybody's going to lose.
Well, I think my first thoughts were not about basketball. He was an unbelievable behind-the-scenes person in causes and things that were important to him. He was anti the death penalty. He helped integrate Chapel Hill in a very quiet, behind-the-scenes kind of way. And he just had incredible passion and interest about people. And the basketball stuff, to me, is sort of secondary to that.
Dean Smith was 83 years old, and tonight the Chapel Hill campus has become a tribute to the late coach. Switching gears, golf, and close but no cigar for Chattanooga native Brooke Pancake. Still looking for that elusive first win on the LPGA Tour, but the 24-year-old put on a fine performance in the Pure Silk Bahamas. In today's final round, maybe not the best for the Baylor grad. Back-to-back 76s, far off that hot start of 67 and 71 in the first two rounds. She had 3 bogeys, 2 birds, and then the missed bird attempt here on the final hole. She missed the playoff, which South Korea's Si-Young Kim won, but a fine showing nonetheless for Chattanooga's Brooke Pancake. A closer finish for another Tour Pro and Baylor alumnus. Harris English made it to the playoff round in the Farmers Insurance Open. Here's his nice chipper on the par 4 10th hole for the bird, leaving him 8 under, heading to the back 9. But eventual winner Jason Day's back-to-back birdies here on the 15th and 16th got him in the 4-way tie. He'd par on the 16th again in the second round playoff for the trophy. To the ice, the Nashville Predators extend their Central Division lead over St. Louis and come from behind fashion against the Florida Panthers today. Preds rookie center Filip Forsberg earning his stripes if he hasn't already. Preds goose egg by 2 in the third when they finally light the lamp. Seth Jones with the blast from the blue line on the screened Richard Luongo cuts the deficit. I'm slow-moing this for you so you can see this slap shot. Don't blink. Taylor Beck here in Luongo's grill. Nice view for the goalie. Not. A little more than 4 left in regulation. The kid, Forsberg, cleaning up the mess in aisle 4. That's your game-tying goal right there, and we're going to go to a shootout. Deuce is wild, and Forsberg will just deke Luongo off of his skates with some serious stick, and it'll be your game icer. Preds 3-2, winners of their 4 of their last 5. They're back home Tuesday for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Back here in the Valley, Mock head football coach Russ Huesman is the featured speaker for the Chattanooga Quarterback Club. Monday, high noon at the Findlay Stadium Club. The Mocs recruiting, the 2015 schedule just announced, and just about anything else under the sun related to UTC football is conversation fodder. $10 to eat, $4 to attend, and they're always looking for new members to join their ranks. High school baseball now, and a coach never wants to postpone his team's season opener. But Ray County head baseball coach Rusty Ray has a pretty good reason to scratch the Golden Eagles' first game in light of who's coming to dinner. That being Tennessee Vols head baseball coach Dave Serrano, the featured speaker for the Ray County baseball banquet set for March 9th. Coach Ray says when the date came open for Serrano, there was no way he wouldn't reschedule.
And he shot me opening day for the high school season, and I said, Coach, you can consider it done. That's our opening night, but I will cancel or bump that game. And so he's coming to Ray County High School on March 9th for a banquet we're having just to kick off the season.
And if you want to attend, you can reach out to Coach Ray by phone or email. They'll also be holding a silent auction with proceeds going to Ray County Baseball, who, by the way, open their practice tomorrow. The UTC Lady Mock softballers lost in the finale of the Lady Plainsman Invitational down in Auburn today. The hosts an ungracious 12-1 winner. This game was called in the 5th. It's the Lady Mock's first loss of the season against 4 wins. They head next Friday to Clermont, Florida for the National Training Invitational. Eat your Wheaties, ladies. Doubleheaders Friday and Saturday, and then concluding with another SEC squad, Arkansas, next Sunday. Lastly, the 15th annual Tony O'Rear Bowling for Life tournament is in the books, and it was another rousing success, folks. The yearly event is held in honor of the late Tony O'Rear, who lost his childhood cancer battle, but his parents hold this fundraiser to help St. Jude's Hospital, who did everything possible to help Tony. This year's event brought in just under $12,000, and for that, they're ever so thankful. Here's organizer and mother of the late Tony O'Rear, Barbara Breedwell.
It's just mind-blowing. It's just really mind-blowing that we've been at this for 15 years, and it seems like we just started it, but it's 15 years.
Again, thanks to the more than 200 local bowlers who participated in this afternoon's morning's flight. In those 15 years, the tournament has generated close to $175,000 for St. Jude and that ongoing battle against childhood cancer. That's it for sports. Nick Austin updates you on the back to work forecast next.